Okay, hold on a minute. Did one, like, awkward stumble just maybe reveal a championship myth?
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy Butler's glute. Seriously. Could that single injury be the pin that just bursts the whole Warriors dynasty bubble?
It's a big question, right? A huge one.
Yeah. Because Game 3 is suddenly here, and it feels like an absolute, cliffhanger. Houston looks like they've found the cheat code or something.
Definitely look energized.
So are you watching this thinking the Warriors are maybe finally about to unravel? Is this the shockwave?
Well, what's immediately striking, I think, is how a seemingly, isolated physical thing can just send these shockwaves through a whole team structure.
Right.
We're talking a deep glute muscle contusion. It sounds specific, but it's not just pain in one spot.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it. The glutes are like the engine, the power source for pretty much everything a player does.
Yeah.
Running, jumping, defense.
Everything, yeah.
When that's compromised, the ripple effect is just significant. It can lock up your core, your legs, like concrete sometimes.
Exactly. It's not like, a sprained finger you can tape up. This is foundational stuff. Remember when Curry had that kind of similar issue?
I do, yeah. He wasn't himself.
Not at all.
Yeah.
He sat out, 2 games? And even when he came back, he looked like he was stuck in slow motion for weeks. Wasn't the same explosive player.
It really limits that burst, that power.
And seeing Butler get tangled up there with Amen Thompson looked like a playoff car crash almost. It maybe didn't look that bad initially, but the consequences, instant.
Yeah, the immediate tactical fallout was fascinating, wasn't it? Like, you could see it happen in real time.
What did you see?
Well, the Warriors' defensive cohesion just seemed to evaporate. It was gone.
Poof.
And on offense, suddenly it was totally Curry or bust, even more than usual. Almost like desperate.
Yeah, you saw the coach digging deep right into the bottom of the bench trying anything.
Like plugging holes in a dam with, I don't know, chewing gum. It felt like that. What stood out to you in that exact moment when he went down?
For me, it was the vibe shift in Houston.
Yeah.
Seriously. They
Yeah.
went from being this young, athletic, hungry team
Right.
to a team that suddenly smelled blood.
Right.
Like proper predators. Their physicality just dialed way up.
Confidence surged.
Totally.
Yeah.
It wasn't just that Butler was out. It was like his absence unlocked something in the Rockets. They started playing with this different level of conviction, The mental block maybe was just gone.
That's such a crucial point, the psychological impact. And it leads to maybe an uncomfortable question for Warriors fans, doesn't it?
Which is?
How much of their recent success, their whole structure, has really been built on the brilliance and, frankly, the two-way tenacity of just a few key guys? Butler being maybe the prime example outside of Curry himself. If he can't go in Game 3, or if he's, seriously limited, it just exposes this vulnerability. And Houston is going to attack that relentlessly. They smell blood.
Okay, so let's talk about that. The risk of him playing hurt.
Yeah.
Could that actually be even worse?
Oh, potentially, yeah. I think so.
Because a hobbled Butler, he becomes a target,
Mm.
right? Maybe it gives Houston more confidence, not fear. Like, see? We broke him.
Exactly. It confirms their belief that, okay, these guys are beatable.
Yeah.
It sends completely the wrong message. It's almost like admitting weakness.
So, no Jimmy Butler, basically no momentum, and a Houston team that looks like they're not scared of anyone anymore.
That's the situation. A young, athletic, hungry squad that sees their chance. They're breaking the Warriors' will, physically, mentally, emotionally.
Feels like a death sentence for their playoff run if he's out for real in Game 3, doesn't it? Could this injury really have exposed the Warriors as, dare I say it, frauds this season?
It raises that fundamental question about how they're built right now. How sustainable is this model that relies so heavily on a couple of elite two-way guys when the margin for error, especially with injuries, is just paper thin?
So here we are. The big question hangs over everything. Are the Warriors about to get properly exposed? Or can Steph Curry just pull off another miracle, basically on his own?
The immediate challenge is adaptation, isn't it? Can they scheme something up, generate offense, keep some defensive integrity without one of their main guys, finding unexpected help from elsewhere? That's critical now.
Okay, so I got to ask you listening. What did you notice shift the moment Butler went down? Let me know in the comments, is this the end of the Warriors dynasty? Or is it just another chapter in all the chaos?
Yeah, we want to hear your thoughts.
Definitely. And hey, make sure to like, subscribe, and share if you're tired of the soft NBA coverage and you want the real talk of the stuff that matters.
We try to bring it.
TWI Sports brings the fire every day. But think about this as we wrap up. Beyond just Butler, what deeper vulnerabilities, what underlying weaknesses might this whole situation have really revealed about the Warriors' current construction moving forward? Something to chew on.